2, 1. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Welcome back, guys.
Hey,
wasn't your best.
Okay. Look.
I have high standards for you.
I know, but what I try to do typically is have songs that are appropriate for what's happening. Right. For instance, today it's the 29th day of July. Okay. Nothing special about the day itself, but this episode is fairly special, I would say, if I do say so myself.
I agree.
I do say so myself.
First of all the boys are back in town for another episode for you guys, for Good Times with the Boys.
Woo! Boy 3.
Okay, boy.
There's
one.
There's Andrew's contribution for the day.
Yo, when we were at El Torito where we had brunch today, Max was considering putting the name of our party as Boy.
Or Boy 4.
Boy 4 and Boy 3.
Listen, it's gonna take off eventually.
Eventually, and if it's El Torito was the first place, then that's the place, the best place for it to take off. But like I said, all the boys are here. Boy 1 through 5, Max, Kongsan, Richard, Andrew, and yours truly, Germund. This is the 25th episode 25, and we got some news for you guys. You know, we've been coming out with some bangers. You know what I'm saying? This new rendition of the podcast after the episode 25 is going to be a little bit different, and it's gonna be a lot better. But I'm just so ecstatic. I am so happy. This day has been amazing. We are now podcasting with everybody here, and this day can't get any better.
If it was like 10 degrees cooler, it would be a perfect day.
If all of our feet were just sitting in ice right now,
Oh,
that'd be
that would
great.
feel so good.
And there's like pretty ladies and stuff, right?
Underneath the table?
That's I'm gonna let's move on.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So
Yeah,
Yeah, jeez. Who said that?
Max.
So we've obviously the last few or the past several episodes, you've either seen one, 2, or 3 of us, or a mix of the group. But I think the last time we had the five man group was episode 10, I believe.
We were talking about DJ names.
We're talking about DJ
names.
names, exactly, and we are graced by
Special guest.
Special guest
himself.
in the house, Boy
Special
5.
guest
You know
is
what it is.
But
Because
yeah.
you're Boy 5 in special guest, would one of the letters be the number 5?
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
Like 5 eshel guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like special gift IT.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't it be 5 peschel?
Yeah, it'll be Peschel.
5 peschel, right?
5
Yeah.
Peschel. 5
Yes.
Peschel guest.
Guess.
So we're just gonna give a little update to what we've been doing. Typically, our podcasts are topic oriented, but you know what? As individuals, we got lives too. You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to make it as well. That said, what's up, my boys? What's been happening? You know?
Yeah, what's good?
All right, so no one wants. I'll go.
We're all shy today.
Yo, so on Friday, 2 days ago, I met with this guy that I interacted with through Instagram. So
Ooh.
you guys remember Robin Big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys
R.I.P.
remember-
baby.
You guys remember Drama?
No. From Entourage?
No.
Okay, we're sticking with Robin Big here.
Okay.
Drama is the little brother of Rob Dyrdek.
Cousin.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but it's okay.
All right. Anyway, so he started a clothing company, and he kind of like developed into being a businessman, and he does some YouTube stuff, and so he did these series called Mentor Mondays or what have you. Where, well, by the way, on a side note, did you guys know he's already 31? Like we used to watch him on Robin Big when he was like 23 and like real baby face, and
Well, I mean, it's crazy that Rob Dyrdek's like 44 or some shit, right?
Crazy.
Something like that.
So he has these segments that he puts out on YouTube on Mondays where he sits down with some person at random and they get to ask him sort of just questions about his experience in starting your own brand, what it's like to be on TV, whatever, right? So there was this guy, I think about a month or two ago. His name was Rob, and he wanted to start this project where he would meet 10,000 people like that he didn't know. So he was like, he's been like 2.5 years into it, and he had moved from Philly, where he's from, to LA. And I saw the video and I was like, oh shit, he's in LA. And I went to his Instagram profile, and he was like meeting people from all over the place, but one of the locations was in Venice. So it's like down the street from where I work. So I was like, oh, maybe I can meet with this guy and I can be one of the 10,000.
One of us.
That's one of us. That's pretty good.
So I messaged him, and like we scheduled for us to meet on Friday. So I went out to Venice and we just sat down for a coffee. We talked for an hour, and
Wow, he spent a whole hour with you?
yeah, dude, he was a pro at it, because I was like number 1976. So he's met a lot of people before me.
But he's still far away though from 10,000.
Yeah, but he was a really good
still.
conversationalist, and it was just pretty cool to like this. I would have never crossed paths with this person if it wasn't for like social media or technology these days. And we sat down, and turns out we had similar parts of our lives that happened at the same time, and it was cool. Like we were just talking for a little bit, and then that was it. But
That's an interesting thing you did this past couple of weeks.
yeah, it was. I was like, I didn't know what to expect. He could just, I don't know, be a little different than what you would assume based on what you saw. But
Did he buy you coffee?
no. We were just chilling. We went to.
How disrespectful.
You're part of his project.
I know, right? You're helping him out.
But he was a cool guy, and we got to talk about just random things about life and just things in general. And
It's crazy because Kong-san was telling me about this, and this dude, you know what a lot of people say is, if you want to pursue something that you really love to do, you're willing to give everything up and do it, right? Fuck everything else, concentrate on the one thing you want to do. And this is what basically Rob did, and he didn't like where he was at, dropped everything that he was doing to embark on this journey to talk to as 10,000 people, as many people as he can. Of course, with the proper backing, that with savings and all that stuff. And,
So he saved.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, but he's not working right now. All his
like at all.
He's spending 100% of his time to this project.
Is he okay? Like, is there something wrong with him?
No. Okay, so
I'm just
Did he
saying
have
that.
cancer or something?
no, the genesis of the project was he went to college at Penn State, and he met a lot of friends in college, and it created he had an environment that was very warm and welcoming. And then after college, his friends sort of moved all over the country, and he wanted to keep that kind of vibe and that environment around him. And so he just had this idea that, what if I just make that happen instead of like wait for my friends kind of thing, right?
He's single, right?
Yes.
That helps a lot, I think.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have like much bills, I don't think, or his finances are rather focused, I would say. But outside of all of that, just the idea that he has the project, and then the wherewithal to execute on it, and the commitment to kind of keep it going was what intrigued me the most. Because what we're all doing now is similar in the sense that like we're all doing something that we've never done before, that it's sort of uncharted, and for us it can sometimes feel overwhelming or confusing or whatever.
We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And he's in that same boat, but he just kept going, and it just kept picking up, and you just never know. And so he's come from a world of sort of, this is what I thought it was going to be, and then he kind of pivoted into this project, and he's like, no, this is it. So that was the most inspiring thing. We were just talking about just sort of life in general and things like that. So
Do you plan to meet him again, or is that it?
who knows? I mean, he's really busy trying to get those numbers up.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
He's driving back to the East Coast at the end of the year. So for me, it's just more of like, I just wish him well, man, because it's a very ambitious project, and at a time where he's Andrew's age, he's 27. So at that point in time, it's very easy. I'm just speaking from personal experience. It's very easy to just be like, man, fuck this. Like, I need steady income. Like, I want to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's very easy to do that, especially at the age he's in. But for him to be like, nah, I'm just going to devote all my time to this it says something that.
I mean, it's very crazy, and the day and age. And I was telling Kong-san this yesterday. It's just the day and age that we live in now, where it's as Albert Einstein said, technology will one day be like our biggest thing that separates us, or what have you. It's like it makes us stupider. Where it's so individualized now, where everyone has iPhones and iPads and other phones, and it doesn't play to the mixing pot portion of what we think, especially even in LA, where there's so many people over here, but it doesn't play into that because everyone's kind of just doing their own thing, and he is doing the total opposite of that. Mad kudos to that, just because I mean, he's met with, and if you just put it in the grand scheme of things, he's met with virtually 2,000 people. I spent 2,000 hours meeting somebody else in a face-to-face interaction rather than texting or calling. The most vulnerable way to meet somebody and interact with somebody.
Did he say that he was going to spend at least an hour with a person?
It's a minimum.
Minimum? Okay.
Yeah.
Minimum.
We went a little over.
Ooh.
But it is what it is. It was a nice date.
After that 1 hour.
It's just ironic in a good way that he's utilizing technology to reconnect with strangers.
Yeah.
Face to face, when technology is sort of seen as the device that keeps people separated. Human interaction and being able to talk and carry a conversation with somebody is a very underrated and a skill that's not talked about often enough. We all just assume that we know how to talk to people, but there's a nuance to it, to be able to understand what the person feels, their gestures, their tone, their body movement. It's a thing.
You know what? That inspires me. From now on, I'm going to make a declaration that every unknown call that I get on my cell phone, I'm going to pick up.
Oh, jeez.
It's probably going to end up bad because it's going to be telemarketers. But you know what? This guy inspired me. I'm going to talk to all these telemarketers, ask them how their day is, and see where it goes.
I don't know why I expected anything more.
Yeah, that's true.
From Max.
And so, but then on the flip side, it's like for everybody that's meeting him, I imagine it's sort of like their first encounter of like this person that you don't have no idea of, and you're just going based off of what's on the internet. Yeah. I mean, outside of like dating, right? It's just like a meetup. So that was a bit different for me, but as technology rolls, I feel like it is our responsibility to at least understand and be aware of how things are and how the world is connected, or else we're just going to get left behind. So that was sort of my exercise and my test to see, okay, like,
that's a mad deja vu right now.
Why?
I think you said that exact sentence on a different episode, and I just had crazy deja vu right now. That was weird.
Ooh, what was I wearing?
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
It's probably a tank top or some shit. But no, that's pretty dope. It's I like what he's doing. I'm all for it. Rob Lawless, right? That's the dude's name.
Yeah, at Rob's 10K friends, and his feed is basically just everybody he's met so far.
Did he record the conversation at all, or was it just?
Dude, okay, so check this out. So what he does is he sits down with you for an hour, and then you say, all right, good luck, peace, and we leave, and then he writes a Instagram post about you, posts it before he meets the next person, but you're talking for an hour. As much as I feel like I can remember things, his post, like the things that he wrote about, I was like, I couldn't probably remember 50% of that. It was like a really long detail.
Does he take your picture in it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we asked somebody to take a picture, and even in that interaction of like asking somebody to take a picture, you can see the ease that he has in conversing with somebody. It isn't like like for me, it's just like, can you take our picture? And it's quiet and it's just like chill, right? But he's just like, can you take our picture? And this girl was like, sure. It's like we're walking, and he's like, oh, I noticed you don't talk like you're from California, you're from out of town, yeah, blah blah. And you just start talking, like it just felt easy. You can feel that it was easy for him. So,
so is there a post about you on his?
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
It's on his feed there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of you and everything.
Yeah, me and him, I wore a cat shirt, so we stood in front of a mural of a shark, and so that was those two details really didn't mean much. I just wanted to provide some context.
It means everything to me.
It was Venice, and was someone selling magic sticks?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
We got to talking yesterday about how Kong-san said, "Oh, maybe because earlier this morning, I guess not too early, but we did some photo shoots today out in El Segundo. We were talking about going to Venice Beach maybe to like take some photos and shit, right? And so I was telling them, man, I ain't been back to Venice, or I haven't been to Venice in a long time. It's probably been several years, and the reason why, it's just too fucking weird for me. You know what I mean? The last time I was there, some dude was selling sticks, right? Sticks, bro, like from a tree that you find on the ground, and he's selling them as these magic sticks, right? And I was telling them that he had a different array of sticks, some big, some small, some fat, some long, whatever.
And a pine needle.
And he had a pine needle on there. And I was like, bro, this isn't even a fucking stick, man. You know, I mean, it's a pine needle. But he was selling these sticks. They were magical sticks, anywhere from $2 to $5. I hope he did very well. He had a dog with him also, but it's shit like that you see at Venice Beach. That is kind of, not even kind of, just fucking weird, man.
At least he could have tried to market it as wands and, wore a Harry Potter something and said, these are wands.
Was this guy homeless?
Most likely.
It kind of looked like it, but his presentation, he had a tarp, like a big, like 10 by 10 tarp, and he had a dog, and then he had like a carpet in the back.
He had a banner.
Yeah, dude, he had a banner that said "Magic Sticks,"
a banner that cost probably $100 to make because
and then just two tables like this size table with just a bunch of sticks on there, and I was like, look, bro, and what was kind of weird. I almost bought one because I was talking to him a little bit. I was like, dude, how magical are these sticks, bro? And he was like, man, it's a magic power that you just have to feel, And I'm like, can I use it and wave it around? And he's like, no, it's the power's in the stick, bro. It's in the stick. And I was like, I'm talking to this guy for way too long, and I had to leave. And I said, you know what? Maybe I want a stick, I never bought a stick, okay? And
you bought a pine needle.
I wanted to buy the pine needle. He was selling it for $2, a whopping $2. Said it was a discount. I didn't buy into it. So, sorry, guy.
How crazy would it be if they were genuinely magical? And he's like, I'm trying to give these people a deal here. Why is nobody taking my inventory?
I'm just trying to save the... Yeah, right? No, I'll pass on that. Sorry.
I'm thinking that if he actually sold something, he's like, wow, these things are magical.
Do you think he's on any drugs?
I mean, he's selling sticks that he finds on the ground, so...
But apparently he has a really nice setup, though, so I don't know. I picture a homeless guy with a really nice setup right now.
What if he just closes the front of the tarp and that's where he goes to sleep?
Oh.
I don't think you can sleep on the beach, though, at Venice Beach.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, right? You get kicked off.
It's a tarp of invisibility.
It's a magic tarp.
Security guard comes by and is like, sir, you got to leave. How can you see me? How can you see me?
Damn it, I shouldn't have sold you one of my magic sticks.
He waves a pine needle. You don't see anything anymore.
Yeah, so I'll pass on Venice Beach.
Venice Beach is fun. They certainly have their characters, but you have everything from beachgoers, bodybuilders, basketball players. During the weekends, I think it's a Nike-sponsored Venice Beach League that goes out there. So it's more of like a pro-am. But, I mean, there's stuff to do out there. It's just... There's a varying... Like, the spectrum of people at Venice Beach is probably the widest of the beaches in the area here.
Yeah. But quite eclectic.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
For the goers. I want to say it on this podcast here and say that we need to put a stop to something. And I think we should probably sign several petitions for this. But this, Drake is a great artist. Okay, he's a great rapper. Audrey, whatever his name is a chick's name. But we have to put a stop to this dance. And we have people getting hurt, which I find extremely amusing. So that I mean,
some in my feelings.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Keke dance. You know what I'm saying?
I saw this video recently on World
Kiki?
Star Hip Hop where this girl just got ran over.
Oh yeah.
The blonde one, right?
Yeah.
That's fake, I think.
Well, I know, but it would be tight if it was real.
It is real. There's this. I think they just posted there. Said there was this black dude.
Oh yeah,
this younger guy who got hit by the car, but nothing crazy happened to him. It's just, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You stop in the middle of a street and you're dancing. Actually, first of all, I don't know how the other car didn't see that there was a person in the middle of the road. Maybe that's a lot of part on negligence on the one who hit the person. Another part is don't stand in the middle of the lane.
I thought after Will Smith did his version, I thought it was gonna be over.
Yeah, that should have killed it, dude.
Because I thought after that point, it's like there's no topping it.
Topping it.
I mean, I get it if like little kids want to do it, that's fine. Do it as much as you want, right? The kids, just let them have fun. But when I see grown ass people jumping out of moving vehicles, I have some questions.
Which is stupid because it wasn't even a requirement for the challenge in the first place.
That came out of nowhere.
Because I think you're supposed to get out of the car, right? That was one of the requirements. But, they decided to spice it up a little bit and ghost ride the whip, so everyone thought that was a requirement.
Yeah, I think like Odell got out of the car, but the car was stopped.
Yeah.
And then he jumped back in. Same
with Ciara.
Yes. Oh, dude, Ciara killed it.
She did one?
Yeah. Russell Wilson, on the other hand, he did a great job complimenting Ciara by just being a background dancer. But yeah,
he was in it too.
Yeah, Ciara did really well in that one. She killed it.
Have you guys seen the one with Chachi? The dancer from maybe DC?
I'm pretty sure that'll be
No, is it good?
Yeah, she was dancing on the freeway.
Oh my.
See, man.
No.
It's like, it's shit like that where it's, look, man, natural selection is going to come.
Yeah, it's called the Darwin Awards.
Yeah, the Darwin Awards. Darwinism will one day prevail as the king of determining life, and you can't. Sometimes you just can't feel bad for certain things that happen to that. It sucks, but what can you do? It's weird because people are, in a sense, when you talk about a lot of rappers and singers like selling their soul to become, selling it to Illuminati to be a part of whatever it is.
Yeah.
In a sense, what's kind of weird? People are now putting themselves, I guess, more or less in danger, selling themselves for the views and the likes and all that shit.
Yep.
It's fucking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say Eminem sold his soul to the devil, yada, yada, yada. Well, you're kind of doing the same thing. You're selling your own life dancing in the middle of a street. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
in a weird way, right?
I get it if it's your own neighborhood and it's early in the morning, so there's no cars around and you're going like less than 5 miles an hour. That's one thing, but I don't know. I guess I got to see the video to see what it looks like on the freeway. But
she goes, pull over, and then they're still going, and then there's cars like whizzing past her.
That is dangerous.
She was okay, right?
Oh yeah.
Was her moves like fire though?
Huh?
Did she move?
Yeah.
Well? Like a cyclone?
Yep. She moved her body like a cyclone.
Did she move like fire?
Yeah. Yesterday I was having a discussion with a few buddies after we played some hoops, and we were kind of talking about random things that you don't really talk about. So I want to raise this question to you guys.
Uh-oh.
What is your method when you enter the shower? Do you turn the water on, let it run for a little bit, and then go in? Do you go in first, then turn the water on? Do you what's the process? And then also while you're taking the shower, are you facing the shower head for the majority of the duration of your shower, or is your back facing the shower head during the majority? And then third question, in what order do you apply shampoo / conditioner / body wash?
Here on Good Times with the Boys, we answer the pressing issues.
Yeah.
This is a fucking great question.
Because we didn't like get into it like we're angry, but there was 5 of us, and we all had slightly different responses.
I washed my butt last.
Okay, so that was literally none of the questions I asked, but okay.
All I do is wash my ass.
Sir, can you stop soaping your ass while you're talking to me?
I'm gonna put that little sound bit in the beginning of that pod. It's just like, I wash my butt last. Welcome to Good Times with the Boys.
First of all, people that turn on the shower and jump straight into the shower have no souls and no hearts.
Psychopaths. Yep.
I do it.
I do it, especially lately because it's so hot. Nope. I just jump in.
That's different though.
Year round. Nope.
Oh no, not okay.
Year round.
I mean, I'll do it now because it's been hot. Yeah.
Nope. I do it in the winter.
Right when you turn. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain.
Put your hand down.
I'm gonna explain. So I get in the shower, or I get in the tub. I turn the water on. Then your feet and your legs are less sensitive to temperature change in the water, right, than your hands or the rest of your body. So I turn the water on to the temperature that I think it's gonna be. Then I just stick my foot out, let the water run for a little bit. I'm like, okay, it's a good temperature. Now you know the temperature that it should be on the shower head.
Oh.
I turn the knob over to transfer the water to the shower head. I take a couple steps back. Water comes out. It's going to be cold, but it hits my feet. I'm just chilling. Wait for the temperature to adjust, and then I step right into it.
Yeah,
that's different.
It's not like you're looking straight into the shower head and we're like,
right when you turn. Like I'm talking about the people. Like for instance, for me, my shower's a little bit different. You have to.
It already turns off.
Well, no, yeah, it's like Kong signs where it goes down the faucet.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I already kind of put it to whatever heat that I wanted to. But I also, at the same time, turn the shower on as well. So it's like boom, 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 and I turn the shower on, and now the shower is out, shooting cold water. I'm envisioning somebody who's doing the same thing, but while I'm doing it, I'm outside of the tub preparing the water, right? And then I'm seeing somebody in the fucking bathtub doing it.
Okay, that's me. I've been doing it lately, and it's funny we were talking about this because I was just talking to this with one of my coworkers, and I was telling her just how much like you shiver and how much your heart hurts. Like, man, it hurts because it's so freezing, but it feels good. But you know what? I think I'm gonna start doing it because I heard something about how if you train, like you're changing the temperatures of the water drastically in a fast way, it's a good way to practice tension or pressure moments. Like if you switch from something really cold to something really hot and going back rather than to gradually switch from one side to the other. Supposed to help with, and I think it's also, I think they said it's good health wise. I forgot why, but something like that. But yeah.
So someone said, I forgot who it was. His father was, it was a celebrity. His father was telling him, if you can take cold showers, just for like the first 5 or 7 minutes of your actual shower time, if you're just get over the shock of the coldness, it's like the shock of being stabbed.
Whoa.
Yeah. So when you get stabbed, what happens is shock goes all over through your body, and you have no idea what to do, and you just freeze. Right. Same thing like when you get shot with a bullet, like everything just seizes up. Whereas he was saying, getting in a shower when it's super ice cold and you're just standing there, that feeling of that pain is the pain of getting stabbed. That's what it feels like. So if any of you guys want to train on what it feels like to get stabbed,
I don't know if it's the same because I've taken cold showers before, and you just go, "Oh, it's cold," and then you kind of move on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
No, it hurts. It hurts.
Hurt?
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts your soul.
Yeah, I go like that.
Like, oh, do it again.
Like my heart. Like that. That's for the video podcast right there.
Cold showers are nice. It wakes you up. In terms of like an ice bath, there's health benefits to taking ice baths. and going from cold to hot to cold, whatever the case may be, has an impact on your body for sure. But I'm just saying, like, I go in the shower first. I don't really worry about setting the temperature and then like going in later. I just do it while I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess same kind of thing. I'm just doing a little bit more from the outside first, and then when it gets towards like cold to warm, then I'll get in just like it, because it feels nice when it's a little cold, right? And it gets warm. And then primarily I am not facing the shower for a majority of my shower. Okay, I am facing away from the shower head. I face away from the shower head, and what I do first, obviously, like you do with a car or your plates, you lather with water, make sure everything is covered in water, right, appropriate amount, and then
shampoo
first.
Yep.
Shampoo first, right, head to toe, right, head and shoulders, head to toe. I do that first. So I will do my hair. I'll do that for a little bit. I don't do it for too long because sometimes my water is a little bit hot and it's bad for your hair, and my hair is falling out already anyway. So I'll just do it really quick, and then I will use my loofah. You know what I'm saying? Prep the loofah with a little bit of Axe chocolate body spray. Axe chocolate body gel. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be funny if you did use body spray. You you spray the loofah and then you wet it. You're like, this is good.
Yeah, chocolate Axe all day, every day. No sponsorship there. Hopefully one day. And I start with my arms first. I go to my chesticles right here. You know what I'm saying? Wash that area up. Go to my neck area. I'll reach up at the top of my back. Right. Go back to the chesticle area. Do my belly. Got to clean the belly. Reach around. Get the bottom of the back to the middle of the back. Scrub that really good. I go down. I go down. I clean my tidbits.
It's getting me turned on right now.
Yeah.
I start with the pinky toe, and then I go to the middle toe, and I go back to the pinky toe.
But then I left this one at the market, so I couldn't get it right then. But then it came
You
back.
still use Axe,
Then I'm
huh?
saying, how am I supposed to live without you? Because the sound sounds so good in the shower.
All right, so German never left high school. Still use Axe.
Look. First of all, guys, it's the type of Axe that you use. Okay.
What's wrong with Axe?
Hey, thank you, man.
I use Axe.
Thanks, Rich.
That's very to me. It's like high schooly.
No, the blue Phoenix one is.
Oh, yeah.
The brown
sure.
and gold chocolate Axe. Oh my god.
I use Phoenix.
Well,
I think it's the body spray that's very high schoolish.
Yes,
it's
I
the
agree.
spray because I use the Phoenix body wash with the deodorant stick, but it's Phoenix.
Gotcha.
Do you still use Axe deodorant?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
okay.
it got to match, right? You gotta smell the same.
Oh, I guess. I use that clinical Mitchum strength. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Shit.
so you use Head and Shoulders as your shampoo?
Yes, correct.
I use knees and
love
toes.
Head Shoulders. Yeah, I love. What the fuck type of laugh was that? Holy shit. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Yeah. And then obviously you wash the tidbits. You know what I'm saying? Wash the bum, the rum, and you wash your feet. And what I do is I turn off the water at this time.
Okay.
And I let the soap and everything sit on my body for a little bit so it infuses with my skin, so it's actually cleaning and going into the skin to make it smell better. About 2 or 3 minutes, right? I just let it sit, and then I'll turn the shower back on again. I'll wash everything off. I'll come out looking like a god and brush my teeth, and I'm on my way. You know what I mean? A Wimble way.
Wait, so you turn off the shower and then turn it back on again?
Correct. Yeah. To save water, sometimes I'll turn off the water while I'm lathering myself, so it saves a little bit of water, and also too, like the soap isn't being constantly washed off my body by the water.
Isn't when you turn it off, and then right when you turn it back on again, it's cold? Like it's not the same temperature
if
you
you
had.
do it fast enough, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, like the 2, 3, 4 minutes, the first spurt out is a little bit cold, and then it goes straight to being warm again. So it's pretty Gucci with me.
What about you guys, Andrew, Richard?
So I turn on my shower while I'm outside because it's just a straight up shower.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
different.
like mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I just turn it on, then the shower head
just turns on. Yeah,
just turns on because the little pulley thing doesn't work anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
And so it doesn't have that positive flow anymore.
Yeah.
And then I jump in straight, hits the back of my head.
Oh, got it.
I just face away from the shower head at all times.
Okay.
Shampoo and conditioner first,
And then body wash.
and then body wash. I have a lot of hair, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just let the shampoo and conditioner just stay in there.
Smart.
You have a lot of hair up there.
Yeah,
You got a lot of hair down there?
that's the next thing I wash.
Hey, don't
when do you wash your butt?
Huh?
When do you wash your butt?
Last.
when I go down to the area,
Yeah.
the down south area.
Yeah, because just in case I don't want my hand to wipe
Yeah.
my face.
You get pink eye. That's how. See, my work.
Is that why you always have pink eye,
Sounds
man?
Yeah.
like you speak like a man with experience.
Hey Max, why you got pink eye? Wash my ass again, dude.
I wash my ass first this time.
You like go see Rip Max's bathroom. There's like a chalkboard that says "ass last."
It's always
Daily-
part of the motto of the
daily
month.
reminder. Take out the trash on Mondays. Ass last. What about you, Rich?
I think for the most part, Germund described my shower. I'll go in. I don't
We should
face.
shower together.
Save water.
I wouldn't say I face a specific way for a majority of the time.
Oh, you're just constantly turning.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, because the way my
That's
shower is set
efficient
up,
right there.
the way my shower is set up, it's like the shower head is in front of me, but all my soap and shampoo and conditioner is behind me. I do like to face the shower head. I don't know, but like I said, I do kind of turn around a lot. Rinse first. Oh, hey. I do turn on the water first before I go in. I do like to take warm showers.
I take the hottest shower,
Yikes.
Even on a hot day.
even on hot days.
I mean, on a hot day, it's like, yeah, it'll still be a little warm. Recently, I have been trying to take cooler showers, but regardless, I'll hop in once I like the temperature. I'll rinse off a little bit, just get everything a little wet,
A little moist.
a little wet.
Moist.
Shampoo and conditioner first. Phoenix Axe body wash
the best one.
with the loofah. Okay, but the thing I also do the same is once I'm done taking a shower, I use the towel the same way to dry myself every time as well.
Oh,
And-
this is a good one,
Wow, that's
this is a good
tricky.
one. I love this. This is
That
a good one.
gets-
And
tricky.
I have specific parts of my towel that dry certain areas.
Yeah, because
right?
you don't want to put the bum side on your face.
Yep,
You know,
yep,
like-
exactly.
that's
yeah.
why my towel is gray on one side and white on the other side. Gray side is for ass. White side is for face.
Now, is it gray because of your ass, or
Nah,
Was-
bro.
is it naturally gray and white?
Wait, you got a two-sided towel?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
I'll
what
tell
towel is not two-sided?
I meant like a different color side towel. Like this one is black, this one's white.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Lacoste.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh.
Oh.
I got it as a gift. It was my favorite gift in a long time.
Does it have the alligator on it?
Yeah, it does.
What?
Is it an alligator or a crocodile?
It's a crocodile.
Isn't it a crocodile?
Yeah.
Okay. And is the crocodile smiling or is it laughing?
It's laughing.
I have not paid attention to the actual logo, so I don't know. She's usually wiping my ass, so
No, I like that. Yeah, even it's down to a science when you're drying off. I'm gonna leave Max last because I feel like it can get interesting. Kang-san, your bathing repertoire.
Oh, well, I'm 50-50, meaning when I go into the shower, I go face first. So I just go right in and I wash my face and just kind of let the water flow. It feels really good. It feels like you're kind of like waking yourself up a little bit. Then I turn around and let it hit the back. And then,
Hit it from the back.
yeah, hit it from the back. I don't really have much hair, so I don't shampoo every day. I don't necessarily have a need to.
And I don't think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
right?
And so,
yeah, I don't wash my hair every day.
Yeah, I do like every other day.
And so when I do shampoo, I will do shampoo, conditioner, and then body wash, and then rinse everything. So the conditioner kind of stays in for a little bit. And it's just literally head to toe. And then I have very big stickler on like, I look around the shower, the tub, and the tiles to make sure there's no soap residue anywhere. So I like spend time to wash all that down. And then, I don't have like a particular drying off segment or like a routine. I just dry myself off and try to wash my towels as frequently as I can.
So would you say you dry yourself off differently every time?
I usually
You're saying there's no routine, like you don't do like the head first.
Well, I don't have like
wrap it around.
I don't like designate. I don't designate a particular section for or a side for a particular body part. It is just I just start from the top, work my way down, kind of thing. I usually like will just stand there for like 20 seconds or something and let the water just flow through, and there's just less to dry, especially because my head is like buzz cut for the most part. You can just kind of like flick off the water.
Yeah.
And then
when do you clean your butt?
Like wash it or dry it? Wash. I do it last. I go arms, chest, stomach, legs, butt, balls. They're not
balls then butt or butt then balls.
Well, the butt, I don't like dig in there. It's usually just like the outer rim, so it's like safe.
Oh, I spread my shit wide and like.
That's what you call cornhole.
Hit it with the credit card.
Hit that shit with a credit card, dog. You know what I'm saying? My loofah has seen some shit, literally.
All right.
Max, your turn.
Okay, so lately I've actually have been taking, just jumping into the shower, but I'm not feeling the benefits of it because
of showering.
Well, no, showering when you jump into the shower
like,
because man, it hurts. I could see how it's supposed to feel like getting stabbed because man, like my heart hurts in the moment of just jumping in. But normally, in what I do is just keep it between the temperatures between like warm, right? And then I slowly throughout the whole shower, I gradually reduce it to the coldest and coldest and coldest to the point where it turns off. And
that's when you know your shower is up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do it faster, so it's like 5-minute shower.
When do you wash your butt?
First.
And then eyes.
First, last, bro.
First and then last. So you got to do it double time. You got to wash your hands first too. Wow. So the shampoo I use is lately it's been Herbal Essence. I actually went to the store and got some Herbal Essences because I missed that smell, because I think Herbal Essence shampoo is the best smelling shampoo out there. Normally I have Pantene Pro-V on deck on supply. Now, so I'm always facing the shower. I think the only time when I'm turning behind where it's hitting my back is when I want the water to hit my back, but mainly I'm facing the shower. I put on the shampoo a little bit, but I don't rinse it right away. I let it soak so it could
let it marinate a little bit.
And at the same time I'm putting on some soap or washing my body with soap, and then after that I dry my hair or do my hair so that way the smell of the shampoo hits over my body so it could smell like Herbal Essences. Then I wash my butt.
Is the Herbal Essence jingle the "I'm your Phoenix, I'm your fire"?
No, that's
I'm your Phoenix,
I'm your
fire, your desire.
I think that's leg hair.
Oh yeah,
remover.
The Venus.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm your penis.
No, what?
I'm your fire. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say when it comes to.
I can't remember the last time I took a warm shower. I would say
Wintertime for sure, at least.
Yeah, it would be somewhere in the wintertime, but
I know the temperature is right and for the water when it's steaming in my bathroom.
Oh Jesus,
That's insane, dude.
I can't
That's
take
bad
hot
for your
showers
skin,
anymore.
dude.
Yeah, it's really bad. Well, at least it shows. It's bad for your skin. It shows when I take hot showers, like on my skin, so I can't do that anymore.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I get ashy really easily.
Yeah. So I do room temperature now.
I don't know what to say.
Room temperature to cold. Sometimes I take cold showers. Feels good.
My mom's been telling me that I have a lot of gray hair because of how hot my showers are.
Yeah, the hotness is washing away the black.
I'm okay with that.
Science.
Is that really science?
Yes.
Really?
No.
I don't know.
That was a very resounding yes.
Hey, you mastered.
Yeah, you're
like,
yeah,
I know that was
less
good.
than a day.
Yeah. Thank you. I lie a lot. But no, we, man, that's a great tangent to embark on. Rich, we haven't seen you in a little bit. Any things you've been up to recently?
Yeah, I actually just got back from Texas a couple weeks ago.
Ooh, taxes.
Everything's bigger out there.
Hey.
Went there for a work convention. We ended up driving out there. So that drive from California to Texas took literally 24 hours.
No shit.
Yeah. I think we Googled it beforehand. It was going to take like 19 hours. So, 4-ish hours attributed to stopping. It was cool, man. The drive from New Mexico to Texas, literally just a whole bunch of nothing.
Yup.
Like, whoa, literally. But once you kind of got into Texas, man, it's kind of crazy how much abandoned land is just in the middle of America. You see a bunch of like abandoned silos, old mills and whatnot. Shit that just like looks like they might have stored like wheat there, or like
Playing some Settlers of Catan out there.
I know, for real.
but it's obviously abandoned, and I mean I'm not sure if it's just not good anymore or whatever the case is, but there's a lot of just empty land in the middle of America. But yeah, Texas was cool. Ended up going to Austin. I wouldn't say I experienced racism in Texas. I wouldn't go so far as to say I experienced racism, but I definitely experienced
Prejudice.
some ignorance.
Ignorant,
Okay.
like some stereotypical type of tendencies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not racism, but some people were pretty ignorant out there.
Well, pre-tell, Richard.
Okay, so first day we got there, we had some Texas barbecue, and it was good, but it wasn't like the best. We knew obviously there had to be a better spot out there for the barbecue that we had.
What's the place that you went to?
Austin.
No, as in like the barbecue spot. What's it called?
Lucille's.
You're like something tastes familiar
Thai barbecue.
about this.
The first place we went to, I forgot what it was, but
Dickies.
the second place we went to was I think it was called Terry's something. Definitely Terry's. That place was really good. But anyways, so that night that we went out, it's pretty cool over in Austin on 6th Street. They closed down the whole street so people can just bar hop there.
It's like a block party.
It literally is like a block party, yeah, or a couple blocks of a party.
Blocks party.
Yeah. So we were talking to we're talking to
Bless you.
Yeah, I guess that was boy 6.
So we're talking to this girl, and we were saying like, oh, where's the best barbecue spot around here? yeah, well, like, can you point us in the direction of like the best barbecue spot? And this girl goes, like, Texas barbecue or Korean barbecue?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because obviously we were a group of Asians, but none of us were Korean. It was a bunch of Filipinos and like one Chinese guy.
Wow.
And so, yeah, she for real asked, "Are you looking for Korean barbecue?"
What?
When
Maybe
in
that's
Texas.
just a thing now. Like that's how big Korean barbecue has gotten. Is that
Maybe, but okay, let me go to the second part real quick.
Okay.
So, we were walking back one night, and one of the guys I was with was like, being very friendly, saying hi to people on the street. And we were walking back to our hotel room, and then he, I guess he said hi to some group, and this girl looks at us and says, "안녕하세요." Like, for real. I got Korean twice that weekend.
It's not the
After
not the
not
worst
getting
thing.
it.
It's not.
It's just I've
It's
never
not.
gotten Korean before in my life, and I've gotten it twice. The one time I go to Texas.
Yeah.
Do they got a lot of Koreans in Texas?
Yeah, they have a lot of Korean people there.
I think there's a lot of Vietnamese out there too.
That's
Yeah,
Houston.
there's a lot of Vietnamese.
Houston is a big Vietnamese community, but
Oh.
Dallas got a good amount of Korean people out there.
For the neck, for the
And they got a lot of Filipinos out there
It's
too.
not Korean.
Those
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
To play devil's advocate, she might have genuinely just been trying to be nice.
You know what?
The first one, the second one is a little bit more dicey, but the first one she could have genuinely just been like, "There's all kinds of barbecue out here, especially in
Right.
Austin, because Austin's a college town, so there's a lot of
Yeah.
college kids. It's a younger crowd."
I get it. They're pretty liberal out there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think it was racism. I think it was a little bit of ignorance.
Yeah, and to her, it's not a bad thing all the time. You know what I mean?
At least the second one knew how to say hi in Korean.
Yeah, I was actually very surprised.
You guys didn't say anything back to them?
No, we just kind of started laughing in her face because we're walking, and it was just we just started laughing, and did she really say that?
Did you stop by a Buc-ee's?
No,
Do you gotta go?
not.
Buc-ee's gas station, best dried pineapple rings I've ever had in my life.
Wait. What is this place?
Buc-ee's is a gas station chain in Texas, and they have their stores are like a mini Walmart in the gas station. So you go inside, they have your traditional gas station food items, but they also have a mini market. They have Texas touristy magnets, clothes, boots, things of that nature, but they also have dried fruits, trail mix that they have their own branding on them, and they're dry.
Is there a beaver on there?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen that
Yeah.
before.
And in terms of barbecue, yeah, I think I didn't have any barbecue in Austin, but in Dallas, there's a place called Heart 8. It's really good. Austin's fun though. Austin's a lot of fun. They have this donut place called Gordo's, where it's like a fat person's favorite donut shop, because it's like a donut with like mounds and mounds of stuff on top where you literally need a fork and a knife to eat the whole thing. It's so good.
Gluttonous. I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. So before you went to, was this your first time in Texas?
Yes.
Did it reaffirm and or change any perceptions you had about Texas in general? I guess besides the thinking you're Korean.
Besides the subtle racism and stereotypical ways.
I did expect to see people carrying firearms like it was nothing. I didn't see any of that. People do still wear cowboy hats out there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Love it.
How about cowboy boots?
No, I didn't see cowboy boots like with the spurs. The whole club was looking at her.
She hit the floor.
Um,
Next thing you know.
I thought Texas was gonna look, or at least some parts, very like old Western type saloons with like the doors that
Yeah.
swing, on both sides. I expected to see a little bit of that, but there
was none of that.
Yeah, it's very very just modern contemporary America. You know, just buildings and skyscrapers and shit.
You can see that door at Universal Studios backlot when you do the tram ride.
I love the tram ride.
We haven't been back to Universal Studios in a long time.
Yeah,
and we should
all go.
We went together all before, right?
Yeah.
I did not go with you guys.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to go. And obviously, you ride the tram ride about 6 or 17 times, and over and over again. The best ride now, because they've had some not recent, but the last few years, added a very vital piece to it to make it the best ride in Universal Studios. We should probably make our way out there, but overall, I mean, Richard, would you be? I'm sure you're more than willing to go back to Texas again one day.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
Yeah, definitely down to go. I like the idea of going to like all the weird states that aren't very hyped.
Did you ever wear a cowboy hat?
I wanted to, but no, I did not. You're talking about in Texas, right?
Yes.
Nah.
Just on the way back.
Nah.
I've had a lot of fun in Texas for sure. Dallas and Austin. Houston, I want to go there next. They have a big Vietnamese community, and with that comes the Vietnamese food culture. And they combined it with the Cajun food that's available in the South. So it says Viet Cajun. And I know Richard will like this, but it's like
Vajun?
Bajun.
They call it Viet Cajun.
Viet Cajun.
They haven't shortened it beyond that, but
crawfish.
they got crawfish for days.
Oh yeah.
But like in like Vietnamese, it's prepared Vietnamese style with Cajun spices. And so Richard would probably take a restaurant out of business. But I want to go there. I want to go to Houston. I think that'd be a lot of fun and food to eat.
Fun.
But yeah.
Oh yeah,
I got it. Yeah. Fun.
What's up with you, Max? We don't see you as often on the podcast.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What's the haps on the craps with the Max?
So I've been working a lot, not to my own doing. It's just lately we've just been understaffed. So I work at an urgent care. If you guys don't know what an urgent care, if I would explain it, it's in between of a regular primary care clinic and an emergency room. So you go to an urgent care if your symptoms aren't as bad as like, hey, I'm dying, I need to go to the emergency room, but you're trying to go to a place that you could go instantly. So we deal with a lot of like sprained ankles, flus and stuff, but a lot of people don't know what an urgent care is. So we sometimes get those cases where people are dying and coming in. We're like, oh no, well, I don't know what to do, or we can't treat you here, so we call the ambulance, which is kind of funny. I could picture these patients just walking into an urgent care, and then the ambulance comes to take them to the hospital. It's kind of funny, but nonetheless, I've seen some crazy stuff this week.
You ever get any gunshot wounds?
No, not yet. I don't want to say I can't wait to see it, but but we've had people faint and release defecate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have people start seizing. So if you want to see that stuff, then work at urgent care.
But just visit Max.
Yeah, urgent care or In and Out, wherever.
What?
That's the business model of the urgent care. In and Out.
Boy.
Besides that, I just been working on finally getting together all the setup for maybe expanding our video aspect of GTWTB Productions. Got some new software, configured some stuff. Just been doing that. But lately, it's been work.
Yeah, but more so. Let's go back to the work. So, do you have to clean up the shit that's on the?
It's not my job, but the last time someone shat in the front area, I had to clean it up.
Now, what do you do first? Do you wipe up the presents
so
there, or
what
do
I
you
do
put, like,
is
that
I
powder on top?
wipe my butt first and
course.
wipe my butt last.
Ass last, yep.
Okay, so first, I spray the whole room with Febreze. Step one.
Yeah.
I think that's more for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I put on some gloves. Then first you gotta put some dry paper towels to wipe that shit. Then use some then spray. Then you actually wash it with some water and soap. Then dry. Then Febreze again. Then dry again and Febreze again. And then take a shower afterwards. If you could.
So no
That's
bleach,
what I would do.
no bleach or anything like that. No
Ain't
clinical,
bleach?
chemical grade type shit. You know what I mean?
Well, since I'm not the person who normally does it.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yo, you got shit stains on your floor right now.
No, I didn't use bleach. Oh, maybe the cleaner that I use already has a solution of bleach in it. It should.
Did you just use hand sanitizer and just pump it onto the floor?
And then put the wet floor sign up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I should do that one time. If I'm mad at my job, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What, shit on the floor?
Yeah, guys. So go visit Max at the urgent care center if you need help. Obviously, he holds himself to a very high regard, and all they do is provide quality care for you.
Oh,
okay?
we do.
If you're on the brink of death, go to an ER. However, if you're on the brink of kind of being on the brink of death, then go to the urgent care center and visit Max.
Or if you just want to say hi.
Yeah, do me a favor, don't shit on the floor.
No, if you want to say hi, meet me at In-N-Out.
He's also doing a 10,000 people meetup.
He's doing a 10,000 French fry meetup. I'm trying to eat 10,000 French fries. You know they say it's McDonald's, Del Taco, In-N-Out, like the color of their signs. Like, you know how the color combinations work because of, like, it's supposed to entice you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Induce, like, food. So it's like yellow and red, right?
Yeah.
So I was wondering, if I walked around with yellow and red everywhere,
People would want to eat you?
Exactly. Would women be like, damn, he's a snack? You know, like, he looks good.
No.
You know? No?
I don't think so.
Pumpkin. Also, what I found out, pumpkin is what a lot of
Aphrodisiac?
women. Yes, in a sense, women love the smell of pumpkin, and they are attracted to it.
Oh, PSLs.
Yeah, I guess.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, pumpkin, exactly right.
Well, I mean, does it say something about me that I love pumpkin spice latte?
It tells us a lot about you.
I mean, to each their own, right? But I've been looking up, I've been googling pumpkin. Primarily,
Axe?
yeah.
Pumpkin axe.
It's like a pumpkin phoenix hybrid kind of thing, and I can use it on my body. Andrew, any news in the Drewski world?
So I decided to up my creative game up a little bit by learning how to draw. And I started drawing about 2 weeks ago. And that's what I've been doing on all my off time.
And you came out of it doing a really good job in tracing.
Yep. I'm a great tracer.
Fucking
And
asshole.
I'm really bad at coloring within the lines. So there's that. I could color match really well. That's about it.
From what we've seen, I'm pretty sure everyone here would agree. There's some pretty dope photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been getting better. Don't listen to Max. He's being a dick.
I appreciate it. I'm trying so hard. I've lost sleep over this.
Hey, man, you got to put in the hours.
And my hours to work on this is between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m.
Jesus Christ. Kong-san, aside from your Rob Lawless meetup,
No, not much. Just staying busy with work. I'm just kind of getting, as you get older, you got to start taking care of your body more,
fact.
and you got to take care of your body in different ways. And we're all getting a little older now, and I'm trying to get over the mental ego of I have to do these certain lifts, I have to do these certain things, and trying to just pivot that to just being more active, You know what I mean? Like a lot of the older people you see that are still able-bodied, moving around, are really skinny. They're not necessarily
Yoked.
the big macho guys that stay that way as they get older. So I think, to me, I see that as a sign of like the prime performance aspect of a human being isn't necessarily to get big if your body's not meant to be big, right? So it's just sort of focusing on the running. You know, you kind of have to, in a way, you have to like train yourself how to move again properly. Make sure you run your running strides, your walking strides, everything's, you know, in tip-top shape. You stay flexible and mobile. So it's been a little bit of a challenge mentally speaking, because, you know, as a dude who kind of came up primarily in like looking at bodybuilders and stuff, you compare physical fitness to how much you can lift. But now,
Of course, how else do you compare it?
now it's more than that. It's beyond just the pounds that you can lift. It's sort of, you know, how many days can you wake up pain free? How can you, you know, how do you feel the next day after you play basketball or go for a run? You know, things like that. So it's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's sort of kind of pivoting more that way. And so I've been slowly kind of shedding the ego in that regard.
Okay. I mean, it's nice to change. It's nice to exchange fame and fashion for longevity.
Right.
And, you know, form over function over form kind of thing. And I think that's, I too have recently felt the pains. I have aches in both of my knees. I'm also morbidly overweight. So, I mean, that probably has something to do with it. And I bowl constantly.
Oh yeah, we've been bowling a lot.
Yeah, we be bowling. And so it takes a strain on my body as well. And, you know, I don't work out as much as I should, but it's weird. I never said that, you know what, I'll feel it, or I'll probably never say like, oh man, I'm so old that I feel it. But real shit, or like the last year and a half, 2 years, maybe it's because of my health, but man, I fucking feel it, man. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my knees, in my ankles, and I ain't even 30 yet. And speaking of which, we have a special day, a special week coming next week.
Yes, we do.
Because
It's Martha Stewart's birthday.
and it is Martha Stewart's birthday.
And it's the UFC fight.
And it's the
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. The Dillashaw fight.
Dillashaw,
Right?
Cody Garbrandt. Yeah, that's a good.
Tom Brady's birthday.
And it's Tom's birthday.
Tom
Greatest,
Brady.
one of the greatest
Brady's
quarterbacks of all
birthday.
time.
Goat. Mm-hmm.
Todd Gurley's birthday.
He just got a fat extension. Paid, dog.
Pay
Oh
with a
my
capital
God.
P.
$30 million. But no money amounts to you know.
It's also Nate McMillan's birthday.
Who?
Nate McMillan.
Who's Nate McMillan?
He's an NBA. He's a coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck that guy. I don't. Yeah. So we'll be gearing up for Kong San's birthday next week.
Hey.
Hey, happy early birthday, Kong San. We also have some new things. I prefaced it before starting this podcast. We have some new things coming for the boys for DTWTB.
Yes.
Max, Andrew, or Rich, if you guys want to expound on that just a little bit, that'd be dope.
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to go ahead and do this?
Yes, go ahead.
No, actually, I don't want to. I actually don't want to be the one to explain it.
All right. Look, plain and simple.
Yeah.
We're starting up our social media.
Yes, we have handles for Instagram and Twitter for people to interact with us and to follow us along in our journey. We've been doing this for a few months now, and we're kind of getting a hang of this podcasting thing, but now it's trying to find ways to connect with you, the audience, and figuring out what are things that you like, that you don't like, what works, what doesn't work, and trying to get our content to help provide value to more people out there. We have Instagram and Twitter to start off, and we also have a YouTube channel which will upload videos more frequently. So, Max, what's our handle again for Instagram and Twitter?
Underscore
It's,
GTWTB.
Underscore GTWTB.
All right, guys. On Instagram and Twitter, it's gonna be @_GTWTB.
Yes.
Underscore GTWTB, which stands obviously for Good Times with the Boys. And again, just to reiterate, that's on the tweets and that's on the Insta-Gs.
On YouTube, just search Good Times with the Boys in the channel.
Yeah, it's about the
link.
seventh link down.
The channel will come up.
But yeah, we'll get up there.
Yeah, when you see the photo of 5 young, devilishly debonair young men around a pool in Vegas, that's us.
What a day that was. That was one
amazing.
hell of a weekend.
I took some great photos that day.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on.
Let's just stop. It's time to go.
Let's kill it. 25th episode. We are again revamping the podcast and hoping more to communicate with our very loyal listeners. Don't forget, always please to subscribe and rate us on the tunes, on the iTunes. We'll work on trying to get on other platforms, but you know, for the few that do listen, we do appreciate you. We only strive to get better. Kong-san's been killing it on the editing and posting, and you know, sky's the limit right now, because honestly, we have no idea what we're doing, and we're still figuring it out. You know, so there's gonna be a big push for social media. Where can they find us, guys?
We
At underscore GTWTB.
Okay.
If you have any feedback or any inquiries, maybe you want to be a guest on the pod.
Yeah, send your inquiries to me.
Send your nudes. Inquiries.
Reach out to
send nudes to
Andrew
me.
at gtwtb.com. I'm the only fucking professional person here. God damn it. Yeah, listen, 25 episodes down, many more to go. This is sort of the prelude. We put in our reps in, we're practicing, and now it's showtime. So we're excited to show the world what we could do. We're excited to find ways to keep getting better every day, and none of this is possible without those that listen, even to this day. So you guys are our day ones.
Ooh.
So hopefully down the road, we can find a way to thank those that kind of rode with us from the beginning, and don't just know that we're not forgetting about you guys.
Yeah, one love.
Yeah.
A shout out to Max and Rich coming out to making this the full group podcast, and then you know, we'll just continue to keep plugging and keep going. And on that note, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Throw us a dime, only if it's good. Remember that. And
Just be honest. It's okay if you're honest.
Send your bad feedback to me.
Yeah. But make sure you rate 5 stars and then give us shitty feedback or great feedback. I don't know how shitty we are. Until then, we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And on that note, bye bye.
Later.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and check us out on Instagram and Twitter.